What is up, guys? So today we are going to be getting this S52 engine all cleaned up and ready to go in the BMW M3. We got this cleaning brush set, and I think we'll be mainly using these brushes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the engine cleaned and ready to paint it, and then we're going to paint it with some engine enamel. Let's go ahead and get this engine all cleaned off. Okay, so our first step here to clean the engine is we're going to spray some degreaser on it. The outside all kind of get clean, then we're going to clean the inside of the engine and dry it off and get onto the piston rings. So let's go ahead and get this all over the engine. And then we'll go out there again in 5 minutes and rinse the whole thing off. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes since we sprayed this up on the engine. Now we're gonna go ahead and wash off the degreaser and make sure we get it all into a good area so we don't, and make sure also we spray the hose all over the garage, because you know that's just great when you do that. So now that we got the engine block, all the grease, did an okay job, but what we're going to do now is go ahead, clean out all this, like everything here, the oil galleys, all the coolant stuff. We don't want anything going wrong with the engine. Okay, so we just finished getting the engine all washed off, and now I'm just taping it off so we can paint it. We just gotta let it dry a little bit. Obviously, when you're painting, you have to have stuff dry. So we're gonna mask off everything so we don't get paint anywhere we don't want it. And then we'll probably sweep out the garage because it's like a pond in here. Okay guys, so now that we got the block all cleaned up, while we're waiting for that to dry so we can paint it, we're gonna go ahead and get these pistons. The pistons connected to the rods, and the old rods off the pistons, so we can ship the rods out, because for some reason people want used engine parts. I don't understand it. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and put these Eagle H-beam rods on these CP Curlio pistons. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're putting your piston or your rod assembly and piston assembly together right by making sure everything is the exact same as it was on the stock assembly. Okay guys, so one of the first things you want to do when you're putting your new rod on your new piston is make sure that all the markings, whether it be these little things in here that hold the bearing from spinning, pretty sure that's what they're for, the cutout on the piston on the bottom of it, and anything like that, you want to make sure that's all the same way as it was stock. So on our new CP Curlio pistons, there is a cutout right there, and on our rods they have the little markings in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but make sure that all lines up, and then put your wrist pin through, your retaining clip in there, and then you're good to go. You just need to size up your rings and slap it in the block. So let's go ahead and I'll just do a time lapse and we'll get all this stuff done and ready to go in. Okay guys, we just finished up getting all our pistons and rods together. They look beautiful. They are already on the engine. The next thing we have to do is paint the block, get the crankshaft in, and then size the piston rings. And then we will be on track to getting this thing ripping, and couldn't be more stoked. So let's go ahead and get on to painting the block. Okay, so the engine is not quite 100% dry, so we're gonna go ahead and get the old rods taken off the pistons. Okay guys, here's a little hack I learned off another YouTube channel. When you're taping off your engine, all you gotta do, just take a screwdriver or something, and just go along the edge like this. And I'll just make a tear right here. And all you gotta do, after you do the screwdriver trick, just take that little piece off, and you got a perfect line right there. It's great because then your engine gets painted really nice and it looks nice and give you like maybe like 200 horsepower extra for doing this little step. So I'd recommend it. Anyways, we're gonna get on to getting this bad boy painted all black and then slapping the pistons in there. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so we just finished masking off the engine. We got all the edges super nice. Every single hole is masked off, and nothing's like exposed. So no need to say I'm doing it wrong. But this one's gonna be painted. We're using high heat engine enamel, and you're supposed to paint it in like 60-degree weather to 95 degrees. Well, what do you think the temperature is in here?
Probably about 45 max.
Yeah, so this is probably not gonna come out the best, but it'll probably stick just because to kind of look good. It's not really serving a purpose because I mean the block's not gonna rust. So, yep, we're gonna go ahead. We'll get this painted, and then I'll catch up to you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I'm selling these pistons. There's some slight damage on them, like right there. There's only 5 too. I dropped one of them on the ground. Well, I dropped most of them on the ground, but I'd say like you could probably run them, but it's just your personal preference. Anyways, $10 plus shipping, so hit me up. Okay guys, the engine is all painted up, nice and black. It came out way better than I thought it was. It looks so good. Like, look at that BMW logo. That looks so sick. I am super stoked on this. Anyways, we're gonna get the rods that are in the car right now and the pistons into the engine tomorrow, the crankshaft in, and maybe the oil pan on, but we will see. So I'll catch up to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, and peace out.